Welcome to this exercise video. It's called Pull and Core 1. I'm quite excited about this. I think it's a great set of exercises to work on specific areas of the body. If you work well with this time intervals that I do with you today, you'll feel it. And if you don't, we're doing 2 rounds. We're going to do a little bit harder the second round, okay? So count the repetitions that you do. For today's workout, you need the following equipment. Maybe you can find an anchor at the level of the floor for a resistance band. I'm going to be using a double today because when I work the inner thighs, going to be working the inner thighs with this one. Now this can be in a door jamb, like a TRX door jamb. Sometimes you've got some kind of anchor that you can attach to around the base of a table leg, something that's solid. It's an anchor point that won't move, okay? Fairly tough resistance band, okay? You're obviously going to need a yoga mat here. There's another resistance band, just free in space, not attached to anything. There's a physio ball. Alternatively, you could just use a cushion. This is just a kind of squishy ball. A deflated football is ideal. You're going to need 2 times fairly heavy dumbbells. I'd suggest about 4 or 5 kilograms. I think 5 kilograms for you is going to be good. I'm using these 2 today. Don't worry too much about what I do. You're just focusing on what you can do today, okay? And I'm going to be giving you the time intervals, which I'll be doing it with you. Okay. You're also going to need 2 times 1 or 2 kilogram. So 2 times 1 or 2 kilogram dumbbells, as well as your 2 times 5s. Okay. And finally, you're going to need a TheraBand, or a very light resistance band, okay? So, there we go, there's the equipment. Let's get on with the preparation. So, in today's exercises, there's going to be a couple of them where you're leaning forward, you're bending forwards, and the last thing that you want to be doing when you're bending forwards in these exercises is rounding the lower back, okay? I've got this pole here to demonstrate what it is you should be doing. You should have 3 points touching: the pelvis, the mid-back, and the back of your head. Notice now I'm going to hinge forwards from my hips, and none of those 3 points actually come off the pole. Why? Because I'm keeping my spine in what's called a neutral position. There's actually a little curve here, I can put my fingers underneath, okay? So you ideally want to keep that fixed. Also, you're going to be wanting to hold your shoulders back as well. So none of this kind of forward, rounding forward the upper back. Keep the mid-back here extended, which means up here. Remember that straight line that I just showed you with this pole along the spine. Okay, you can just hinge forward from the hips. Keep it back straight. Keep it back straight and then hinge from the hips, okay? So here and then hinging. The weight of your body goes onto your heels naturally to find the centre of gravity, okay? Otherwise you fall over. So your weight should be on your heels mostly here, so that you can maintain that neutral spine position. Okay. Some great exercises. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in. So first of all, we're going to do the warm-up. Here we go. It's going to be a 3-minute exercise called turning the tiger's head. It derives from Qigong, which is kind of a Tai Chi exercise, basically. It's irrelevant where it's come from. Today's purpose is to really warm you up through your core, making sure you're working on sort of acceleration of movement and deceleration of movement, okay? So watch the teaching points. We're going to start a timer for 3 minutes. We're going in about 5 seconds. So stand with your feet slightly further than hip width apart here. 2 dumbbells. And I want you to bring one here, this hand, palm of the hand facing upwards. Switch into the other side. And try to keep your knees over your toes. Your heels are grounded. The balls of your feet are grounded. Now these weights are not coming up any higher than the center of the upper body. Okay? So the sternum is really what I'm talking about there. Try to keep the symmetry. You're rotating from your hips, keeping your chest and hips parallel. And after a minute or two, you'll start to notice that the core muscles are working if you're using them correctly. So what we're talking about here is this acceleration of movement, deceleration. The core muscles really are all spiral formations around the torso, around the chest, and around the abdomen mostly. They do branch up into the ribs, in between the ribs. So you're accelerating and decelerating the upper body with those core muscles. And that's really key in connecting your whole body, using every muscle of your body here, from the feet all the way through to the hands. Rotating hips side to side, not shifting the body weight at all, you're just rotating. And imagine that the top of your head is going right up towards the centre of the sky, and that's creating a line through your body. Imagine that line striking exactly halfway between your feet. And if you want to speed it up a little bit, that's fine. Make sure you're not compromising the form. Use me as a mirror image here, keeping your head up away from the earth, keeping the feet grounded through the balls and heels, equally weight bearing, please. You've got a minute to go. If you feel like you can give it some more, just speed it up. Try to get into that maximum range. Now you're really rotating. You don't actually have to turn your head. Well, that's called turning the tiger's head. You're keeping your head halfway between the feet and just looking forwards. Let the rest of the body rotate underneath it. You're not actually working anything much above the shoulders at all. Pushing from the feet in a rotation to the hands, coming forwards. And just bending the elbow 90 degrees at the top there. Elbows the same height as the hands. No higher, please. Okay. Camera angle showing slightly different here. I'm sure the elbow looks like it's higher than my hand, but it's just pretty much the same height as the hand. Okay. Keep rotating your body. Just got 7 seconds now. Speed it up if you want to really push it in your warm-up. Okay, that's that done. Pop those down. Picking up your TheraBand now, please. The flimsy bit. I'd like you to have your elbows in by your sides and grab that, palms facing upwards, please. Elbow width apart, shoulder width apart. Good that it's showing you this way. Now what I'd like you to do is keep your elbows from leaving the side of your body, and you're taking that band into a stretched position whilst those elbows are touching the side body. Palms and hands facing upwards. Try to keep those elbows in. The muscles are too big. And that does present a little issue there, keeping the elbows in. Anyway, this is number 8, we've got 4 to do. Keep going. Couple more. There we are. Rotating the knuckles upwards now, palms and hands facing downwards. Another 12 repetitions. Keep the shoulder blades pulling in towards the spine with this one. Try as much as you can to keep those elbows in towards the side body. Counting 9, I think. Let's do a couple more. These are all 12 each. Very nice, simple protocol. This one next, bending the elbows 45 degrees, palms and hands facing kind of back behind you, knuckles facing forwards. This one, shoulder blades pulling towards the spine. Try and get the band to touch your chest, sternum. Keep your shoulders down. You're squeezing your shoulder blades towards your spine here, activating those muscles that pull the shoulder blades back. 4 more for 12. Okay. Knuckles now facing back behind you, palms and hands facing forwards, elbows 45 degrees, 12 repetitions. Keep your shoulders down. You feel the shoulders really warming up now. Four more. Okay, discard that, you don't need that anymore today. Coming into what we call a plank position on the floor, hands a shoulder width apart, onto the balls of the feet please. Try to rotate your inner elbows forwards and the points of your elbows backwards. What I'd like you to do now is take your shoulder blades towards your spine and then push the floor away without bending your elbows. Squeezing down, pushing your body up. Going to 12 repetitions, please. Keep those elbows straight. (11) and 12. Okay. Next is an exercise we're actually going to integrate into the workout as well. I'd like you to pick up any squishy object that you have, a cushion perhaps, or a physio ball. Squeeze it between the knees. Your feet are just slightly narrower than hip width apart. You're going to be taking the knees one side forwards, keep the heels down, take it the other side and back up. Keeping your back relatively straight like I showed you earlier. Just do 10 each side. Keep squeezing the knees together. Try to get your heels on the floor, and you might find a stretch in the lower part of your legs. Nice big wide circles, knees forwards and back. Keep squeezing the ball. Okay, that's 10, going 10 the other direction. So all these exercises are kind of firing up muscles, getting them connected with the brain, ready to do the workout properly with all the muscles engaged in the right way. Keep squeezing the knees together. Try and squish that object between the knees. Let's do one more. Okay. Right, that's the warm-up complete. Going to be getting on with the workout in just a moment. Going to be following my instruction in this workout. The first exercise is 20 repetitions. It's called a straight leg raise. And if you want to go slightly faster, that's okay. Making sure that you're keeping that knee locked as so. Locking out the knee here, actually lock both knees. Keep the knees straight and pull the toes in towards the knees. What you're going to be doing here is starting from a low position. You're going to take one leg up and then down, and then the other one up and down. Let's get that going. You're keeping your tummy tight. Okay, starting with these straight leg raises. We're going to we're going to 20 each. This is 3 each. Got quite a ways to go. You're working your abdominals as well as the thigh. Making sure you're keeping your knee fully locked, please. Just feel a pull on the front of your thigh. 8's done. Going 12 more. Each. Keep the knee locked. Try and keep the lower back towards the floor. If you're finding it's really difficult, you can take your hands further underneath the pelvis to support you. I think about 8 to go, okay? Just keep moving. Breathe out as the leg comes up. 4 more. Keep going. Okay. First exercise done. Coming onto all fours for the next one. You're going to circulate your heel. Keep, again, that leg straight at the knee. Rotate. Have a look down there. Rotate the heel as much as you can in a perfect circle. Going 30 repetitions, each direction, each leg. Just keep moving now. Keep the knee locked. Let's keep going. 10 more. Okay, rotating the other direction, drawing that circle with a heel in your imagination. Keep the knee locked now, hinging from your hip. Just keep going here until you get a bit of a burn on the bottom. Doing really well. Okay, let's change it up. Other leg. Push that leg straight at the knee. Try and bring the toes in towards the hip. Start drawing a circle with the heel. Counting to about 30 repetitions each direction. Keep squeezing the bottom. If you can actually physically squeeze the bottom, that's really going to be working. Just keep moving that heel in a nice circulation. Okay, do 5 more. I'm going to go the other direction. I know I said 30, but you know, let's just do a few more. Doesn't hurt. It might do. You'll be fine. Change direction. Keep the knee locked. Keep pulling the toes towards the hip. Keep squeezing the bottom. Ten more. Okay. And we're now going to do another exercise, doing 30 repetitions, heel kicking up towards the ceiling. Let's go. First leg. Sort of the first leg that we were working on earlier. That's the exercise we're doing now, is on that same leg we started with. Just keep moving. Let's do 10 more. Keep squeezing the bottom. Come on, kick up. Breathe out as you kick up. 5 more. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it over and kick up. 5. 10. Keep squeezing the bottom. That's what this is all about. Firing up that muscle group. The hips, halfway. We're on 20, got 10 to go. Keep squeezing now. Should feel a bit of a burn in the bottom. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, standing yourself up. Take your resistance band, which is anchored into the wall, and put it inside, or put the handles on your foot inside the handles. Okay, ready? 20 repetitions, you're pulling away from the wall. This leg, which is anchored, which is connected to this, you're going to be pulling it across the other leg for a repetition. Be honest with yourself, don't count it unless it crosses. 3, 2, 1, and cross. Other hands are free, balance. Bend this knee, standing weight bearing on. Breathe. Counting 10, 10 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switching leg. Rotate 180 degrees, facing the other way. Anchor the leg. Anchor the foot. Connect the foot to the resistance band. Okay, off we go. Get that leg crossing the weight bearing leg. You might actually find you're working more the leg that you're standing on the inner thigh. 10, 10 more. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm going to let that go. I'm going to grab one of your bigger weights. One dumbbell, please. Remember that back position I showed you before? That is going to be the same here. We're going to do that straight back position. Feet about hip width apart, please. Hinge forward from the hips. Now watch what I do. You're going to do a row and you're going to press up towards the ceiling with that weight. And you're going to switch arms and do the other side. Now you have to row quite quickly to create momentum to get this thing up with the arms straight. The other hand should be touching the floor, okay? So real nice rotation up there. Bring it close to the body, rotate your body and push it up towards the ceiling. Doing 10 each. One hand touching the floor, ready, back straight. 3, 2, 1. Pull and rotate up and down, switch sides. Just keep going. Breathe out as you push up. Look at the hand above the head. 3 fingers touching the floor. Just keep going. These are working into the shoulders. A little bit of the upper arms. Counting 5, 5 to go. Pull and push. Rotate the body at the same time. You can rotate the hips a bit as well as one if you want, as long as you keep your back straight. Just keep going, a couple more. One more each, yeah? Keep pushing, pull push. Okay, that's it. The next exercise is a series of lunges. Check this out. Standing with the feet together, mini lunge. The arms come across the body, just standing up. The second one, the foot sweeps across. Notice this foot's off the mat now. I'm bringing the arms from here to here. Third one, same, but you jump. There. That's the cycle we're doing. Watch into the camera, into the screen, watch what I'm doing, see if you can keep up. 5 cycles of those 3 different movements. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knee up, 1. Step across, knee up, 2. Ready to jump. 3, that is 1. Knee up, step across, knee up, step across, jump. Number 2, 3 to go. Knee up, 1, step across, knee up, step across, jump. 3 of 5, 2 to go, come on. 1, step across, knee up, 2, step across, ready to jump, throw the arms, good. 2 more, knee up, step across, knee up, ready to jump, throw the arms, knee up. Okay, 1 more, knee up, step across, knee up, ready to jump, throw the arms. Okay, everything the other side, 3, 2, 1, step it back the other leg, knee up, step across, knee up, ready to jump, and jump. That's 1, stepping back, knee up, stepping across off the mat, knee up, ready to jump, thrust up, 2, knee up, step across, knee up, ready to jump, and jump. 3, stepping back, knee up, step across, knee up, ready to jump, throw the arms. Number 4, last one, knee up, step across, knee up high, and jump. Fantastic. Next is bent over row. You're going to get your 2 times 5 kilogram dumbbells. And you're going to do as I do, picking them up now, hinging from your hip, ready to go in 5, hinging forwards, 4, 3, hinge forwards, 2, 1, keep your shoulders back and pull, slowly lower, pull, slowly lower, go to 20, pull, keep going, breathe out as you pull, slowly lower, and 5, keep your shoulders back, keep your shoulder blades back, this is 10, keep those shoulders pulling back. It's going to be great for your toning of your upper body, strength. Keep that spine nice and neutral. Remember the lower back curve. I can put my hand in between the pole and the lower back, yeah? Let's keep going now. Last 5. And 5, 4, breathe in down, breathe out up, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1, okay. Pop those down. Grab hold of your free band. This is the last exercise of the first round. Doing 15 repetitions with me with the following exercise. Stand with your band here, have a look. Just dropping it down on the mat one end. Place one foot about 1/3 in from the end. Test it. Can you do that? If you can do that, that's good. If you can do that, maybe you want to bring your foot a little bit closer to where you're holding. It's going to increase the tension on here because there's less of it. It's more tension, okay? Less length, you can have to pull harder. Try it. Can you do that? Okay, good. So, stepping across. Get that hand to touch the leg that stepped across, touching, this is behind. Going to go into a lunge and pull back. Notice this is stretched open. Again, pull back hard. Okay, 1. Let's go. We're doing 15. Really working those upper arms and the shoulders, mostly shoulders rotating. Knuckles backwards, please. Number 5, 10 to go. Deep lunge, drop into it, 6. Stretch open the inner thigh, 7. Stretch the inner thigh, 8. Feel it stretch, drop down, 9. If you can't feel it stretch, drop down more. 10, 5 to go. Keep breathing, exhale. 2 more. Rhythmically breathing with movement is really good. That's done. Switching sides. So try and synchronize the breath with your movement. It helps your brain to monitor, calibrate. How is my pace? Can I sustain this effort? Okay? So every time I breathe out, generally the exhalation happens on the effort. Tends to engage the core muscles better. I think that's a much better way to do things. So exhaling from here to make sure the core is bracing as you're exerting effort in your body. It's just a really good idea to hold everything together. So testing this now in the other arm. Can you do that? Off we go. Touching here, lower leg. Let's go. And 1. Give myself a little more tension on that band. 2. That's it, being honest with myself there, you see, it's not really working, it's not going to do a lot. It's got to be a strong tension on the band for it to actually activate the muscles in your shoulder. Number 5, keep going. Deep lunge, stretch the inner thigh. Pull the knuckles back. We're on 7. I think it's 10. Keep going. 5 more. Exhale as you pull. 5, 4, 3. Stretch the inner thigh. Stretch and pull back. There you go. That's the end of 1 round. Now, if that was hard, maybe do less reps next round. If it was easy, give yourself a bit more stimulus to get your strength, increase your endurance, your resistance to fatigue. Okay, 20 straight leg raises. Let's get on the mat. Second round, no break. Here we go. Hands underneath the hips. Legs are straight at the knee. And raise them up. Pull the toes in towards the hip. It's 20 each leg. Keep those abdominals engaged. Pulling the lower back muscles, or pulling the lower back into the floor. Try and keep as much of your spine on the floor as possible. I think we're on 5 each. Yeah, breathing out as the leg comes up. Good idea. Got 10 more to go, so keep moving. Keep the knee locked, keep it straight. This is 15, last 5, keep moving, keep lower back down, on the floor. 3 more. Core strong. On to all fours. 30 reps. Kick back that leg. Rotate. Make that circle. Squeeze the bottom. You should feel this really engaging. It should be hard. Rotate the heel, hinging from the hip. Knees locked. Pull the toes towards the hip. Doing really well. Stick with it. Just keep squeezing the bottom. Keep control of the rotation. Is it an oval? Is it a circle? Round off the edges, corners. Make it smooth. Okay, controlling here. Focus your mind to make the circle. Other direction. That's great. Keep the foot low here. I don't want to, you shouldn't be up here. Keep it low. Don't want the lower back too much involved. You want to really localize this work in the hip. Keep those bottom muscles working to rotate the heel. Sweating. Okay, other leg. Kick it back, keep it low. Nice straight leg, pull the knee in towards the hip. Drawing funny shapes there, it's very suspicious. Okay, 10 more. Trying to roll up the sleeves at the same time, it's so hot in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, change direction. Keep squeezing the bottom. And 10. Squeeze the butt, 20. Just keep going, keep squeezing, consciously contracting the hip muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, standing. Get the foot back in that handle of your resistance band, the one that's anchored to the wall. Ready? Going in 5. Bring the leg across so it goes across the leg that's weight bearing. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 reps. As I said earlier, we'll be doing the inner thighs again later in the session. This is the one. If you don't feel you're working hard enough, step away from the anchor point. Work harder. The inner thighs. Just do 5 more, squeeze them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching over. Okay, breathe. Relax the shoulders. Your lower leg's going to be balancing. Setting up. 3, 2, 1. Pulling across the leg. 1, 2. You might notice you have to sort of rotate the foot inwards to get that band across. That's fine. Working all the groin muscles. Lower leg. This is 10. Go 10 more. Keep balanced. Might help to fix your eye on one spot, one point of detail. 5 more. Okay, ready, picking up one of the heavier dumbbells. That nice hinge from the hip, back neutral. Let's go. Gonna pull up and push towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, shoulders back, rotate, push up. Switch arms. Let's push it to 15 each, shall we? Let's keep going, keep going. Good. Remember to breathe out as you push up. If this is hurting your back at all, maybe have a rest. But you should be nice and strong in your back. If you're in that neutral position, particularly, get a nice rotation in there. Look up, rotate your spine. Should be able to see your hand with both eyes above your head. Rotate. Look at the image. Can you see your hand with both eyes? If you're not rotating your spine enough. Do as well as you can. It's absolutely fine. At least try and have a look with one eye. Let's go 5 more each. That's it. Pull push. Pull push. 3 more each. Try to touch the floor with the other hand, or at least be in that position where the other hand could touch. If it needed, wanted. 2 more. Okay. And pop that one down. Next one. It's that lunge sequence, isn't it? 5 cycles. Here we go. Stepping backwards. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee up. Foot across. Knee up. And jump. Knee up. Foot across. Knee up. Foot across. Jump. See how high you can jump. Knee across. Right, here we go. Knee up. And big jump. Throw the arms. Okay. Stepping across too much. So step across. Knee up. Big jump now. Throw your arms. 1 more to go. Stepping backwards. Knee up. Step across. Knee up in preparation for a big jump. High as you can. Change legs. Knee up. Step across. Knee up. big jump. Helps to throw the arms the other direction. Knee up, step across, sweep the arms, big jump. 3 to go, knee up, step across, knee up, big jump, throw your arms, power and explosive. Knee up, get a nice explosive action, big jump now. One more, let's go. Knee up, step across, knee up, explosive jump, throw your arms. Okay, bent over row, 2 times heavier dumbbells. Here we go. Same thing, hinging from the hips. Keep that neutral spine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, shoulders back, let's go. 1, 2. Keep a neutral spine. Shoulder blades staying back. Keep your shoulders back. Exhale up. 8 done, 12 to go. Last 2. Sorry, so last 2 of the first 10, so there's another 10 now. 12 done. Keep going. Keep your shoulders back. Last 5. Exhale up. Inhale down. Inhale down. Exhale. 2 more. Last 1. Yeah. And another one, I think. All right. Let's do the lunge with the free band. Give yourself a challenge. Set the resistance a little bit tougher. Step halfway along. Get a good strength here. Okay. Let's go for that one. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Deep lunge. Stretch the inner thigh. Let's go. Get this in quick. Get the cardio up. 5 done. Come on. Push. Tell you what, I'll go to 20. You just do as many as you can. The time you have. I'm on 10. Halfway now. Keep going. Try and double your number if you're counting. Doing really well. Stick with it. Keep your rhythm. Don't give up now. Keep going. Last 5 for me. You push to the end too. And I'm changing. Ready to go 3. Come on now. 2, 1. Set the distance. Let's go. Stretch the inner thigh. Big deep lunge there. Very nice. Just keep going. Almost through this workout now. Pushing towards the end. Pull back the arm. Push back the knuckles. Deep lunge, stretch the inner thigh. Halfway through the reps. Come on. Try and double them now. Keep going. Keep breathing on the way up. Last 5 for me. How many as you can. Keep moving now. Keep going. Squeeze. Arm backwards. Last 2. Alright. I'm done. You probably are too. Thank you for your efforts. Relax. Breathe. Maybe a stretch or 2. I will suggest a couple of stretches in a moment. But first, let's have a breather. Find some gratitude for your body, all of the effort that you've made. It's responded to from here to here, from here back into here, keeping you feeling well. Gratitude for that, for you for turning up and doing this today. Well done. Let's do a couple of stretches. Take one arm across the body, grab the upper arm with the other inner elbow, and then pull towards your upper chest. Feel that stretch with the shoulder. Breathe into any tension in your upper back. Keep breathing into the stretch. You may want to move your head slowly, easy, gently around. Feel where that tension is and see if you can stretch it out a little more, any way you feel it. Okay, changing. Sweep the other arm across, upper elbow grab. The inner elbow grabs the upper arm, pulling the elbow then across the body. Strong pull in. If you're just on the elbow, you've got quite a lot of leverage really. Pulling the elbow in. Do it with the upper arm though, not too much down here because it gets complicated. Pulling the upper arm across from the elbow. Breathe into your upper back, breathe into your shoulder. Stretching. That's good. Okay, a little bit of biceps. Thumbs pointing downwards, knuckles forwards, take your arms backwards. If you've got a wall, you can even grab hold of something and lunge forwards to stretch it even more. You can actually just do it this way, it's fine. Take your hands backwards for your upper arm stretch. Okay, let's tilt by putting your head over to one side. Chin tucking in towards the neck. Strict tilt across the side of the neck and perhaps into the shoulder. Keep this arm down away from the shoulder. Okay, try and take your shoulder away from your ear. You'll find that stretches more for you. Breathe. Tilt it. Tilting slightly more, not too much force here, just tilting a little. Okay, gently letting go. Change sides. Push this arm down away from the ear, shoulder away from the ear, then pull the head to one side. Keeping the chin in towards the neck. It's a strict tilt, please. Okay, next one. Interlace the fingers, push your chin up and backwards. You might find this stretch underneath the jaw and the front of your neck. Keep pushing up. And then take that hand over the back of the head, weight of the arms only pulls the head forwards, chin towards your chest, and just gently rotate the head one way and the other. That's good. Okay. That's probably enough stretching. If you want to do any more stretching on your own, I'd advise to do specific stretches. Probably a good idea to do those stretches now because you're really warm. Been working really hard, I hope. You get the training effect, get increased muscle, increased fatigue resistance, basically. So your resistance to fatigue's gone up. Muscle strength and toning, of course, your metabolism goes up with workouts like this, weight bearing, explosive, which means you're burning calories while you're sitting around doing nothing. The more intense you can get that, as long as you're balanced in your lifestyle, that's a good idea. To try and keep your balanced overall picture going. Thank you very much for joining me, and very much looking forward to seeing you next time on the next workout.